Hello, everyone, and welcome. Today, we're diving into something truly transformative for your business, Claude Code and Claude Cowork. Everybody's probably heard about Claude, but sometimes these other two areas people may not be as familiar with. These aren't just new tools, they're your new AI power tools. They're designed to help you thrive in this rapidly evolving AI revolution. We're talking about a beginner's guide to Anthropic's most powerful agent tools. I'm Sheila Loudon, CEO of HR Partners, and I'm thrilled to be your guide. This self-paced module is packed with insights to empower every business leader and small business team. So let's jump in and discover what you're going to gain from our time together. So by the end of this module, you are going to walk away with a clear understanding of how AI has moved beyond just answering questions to actually doing the work for you. We'll explore Claude Code, Claude Cowork, helping you pinpoint which tool best fits your unique business needs. You'll see real-world examples of tasks these tools can conquer in minutes, not hours. And you'll leave with a clear, actionable 3-step plan to get started today. Feeling confident that you don't need to be a developer to harness powerful AI. This isn't just about learning, it's about empowering you to act, and that brings us to the exciting evolution of AI itself. AI has truly evolved, moving from simply providing answers to actively delivering results. We've seen a dramatic shift in the AI landscape, and it's crucial to understand where we are now. Think about it. Phase 1 was all about AI that answers, like early chatbots. They gave you great information, but you still had to do all the heavy lifting. Now we're firmly in phase 2, where AI acts on your behalf, writing, organizing, and executing tasks. Claude Code and Claude Cowork represent phase 3, AI that delivers finished work. You describe what you want, and AI makes it happen. The best teams in 2026 aren't working harder, they're developing and delegating smarter. This evolution demands a new mindset, which we'll explore next. So this brings us to the big shift, the mindset. Every business leader needs to embrace. Stop prompting, start delegating. And isn't this true in general? I find a lot of CEOs are somewhat reluctant to delegate. Think of it this way. This is your new team member, and who actually could be multiplied very easily to become multiple team leaders. There's a critical difference between how most people use AI today and how top-performing teams are leveraging it. The old way, you ask a question, AI gives you an answer, you still do the work, one task at a time. The new way I want you to think about is you describe an outcome, AI creates a plan and executes it, delivering finished work across multiple work streams. Regular Claude chat gives you great answers, but you still do the work. Claude Code and Claude Cowork actually do the work for you. This is the fundamental shift from prompting to delegating, and it is a game changer. So let's meet these new AI teammates who are making this possible. Now let me introduce you to your new AI teammates, Claude Code and Claude Cowork. These are two powerful tools, both driven by the same incredible agentic engine under the hood. Claude Code is your AI coding partner, perfect for developers and technical teams. It writes, debugs, and tests code based on plain English. Then there's Claude Cowork, your AI knowledge worker. This tool handles documents, research, reports, spreadsheets, and presentations without any coding required, making it ideal for everyone. The difference lies in who they serve and what they work with, but together they cover virtually any business task that you can imagine. Next, we'll dive deeper into Claude Code first. Now let's really dig deep here in Claude Code for a minute. Think of Claude Code as your AI coding partner, but you don't need to be a coder. This tool is a game changer for anyone in a technical role because it builds anything you can describe in plain English. Claude Code isn't just writing code, it's fixing bugs, writing tests, and even handling GIT work for you. It truly understands your entire code base and remembers your project across sessions. This means faster development cycles, fewer headaches for your technical teams, and it's easy. All right, let's talk about Claude Cowork. So while Claude Code handles the technical heavy lifting, Claude Cowork is designed for everyone else. This is your AI knowledge worker, turning your descriptions into finished deliverables without any coding skills needed. It works directly with your files, creates polished reports, spreadsheets, and presentations, and even schedules reoccurring tasks. Imagine describing an outcome, stepping away, and coming back to finished work. That's the power of Claude Cowork, and it's a game changer for productivity. But how does it actually work? Let's break it down. You might be thinking, this sounds great, Sheila, but how much control do I have? With Claude Cowork, you stay completely in control. It's a simple 5-step process. You describe the outcome, Claude makes a plan, you approve or adjust that plan, Claude executes, and then you get your finished work. This isn't a black box. You maintain oversight and can steer the process at every step. It's about smart delegation, not blind automation. Now let's clarify which tool is right for you. So Claude Code versus Claude Cowork. Which one is the right one for you to use? It really depends on your role and your needs. Claude Code is typically for developers living in terminal and working with code and APIs. Claude Code can be used to create, maybe you decide that you want an app for something. Maybe you decide that you want it to go out and do some scraping of data. That's the type of stuff that Claude Code can do for you. Claude Cowork is for everyone else, living in a desktop app and working with documents and research. Both use the same powerful agentic engine, but their interfaces and what they handle are different. Many teams find they need both. So let's look at some real-world examples of Claude Code in action. All right, so some real-world examples of Claude Code delivering results. Imagine a login bug that typically takes hours to identify and fix. Claude Code traces the error, patches files, and commits the fix in minutes. Or adding a dark mode feature to an app. Claude Code writes the CSS, updates components, and even creates a pull request. It can even write 47 tests for an authentication module, all passing in just 4 minutes. For business leaders, this means faster product development, fewer bugs, and significantly lower development costs. Next, we'll see how Claude Cowork tackles everyday business tasks. So let's look at Claude Cowork in action. Just like with Claude Code, we're talking about real tasks, real results, but this time for everyone in your business, not just developers. Imagine reclaiming hours every week from those everyday tasks that just eat up your team's time. So Cowork can organize 200 files in your downloads folder into logical categories, creating a summary document instantly. It can also research competitors and deliver a 15-page analysis report, complete with sources, ready for your leadership team. And it can even turn your meeting notes into polished 12-slide PowerPoint deck ready to present to clients or stakeholders. So think about that meeting that you just did and maybe had it transcribed. Load that up into Claude Cowork and tell it to go to work. These are the kinds of tasks that typically consume so much of our day, but Cowork, they're done in minutes. So why does this matter for your business? Because AI delegation isn't just a buzzword, it's the competitive advantage of 2026. We're talking about massive time savings. Tasks that used to take hours can now take minutes, freeing up your team for strategic thinking. This also means incredible cost efficiency, reducing the need for specialized contractors for things like testing or report writing. And it empowers your entire team, regardless of their technical skill, to produce professional quality work. The best teams aren't working harder, they're delegating smarter. And that's where you gain your edge. Now you might be thinking, Sheila, this sounds great, but how do I actually get started? It's easy. Well, if you're a developer or have a technical team, getting started with Claude Code is incredibly straightforward. You can be up and running in under 5 minutes. First, you'll need a Claude subscription. Just visit Claude.ai and sign up for a plan. Then you simply install Claude Code by running a quick command in your terminal. And finally, you navigate to your project folder, type Claude, and you're ready to go. It's that simple to bring this powerful AI coding partner into your workflow. But what if you're not a developer? That Claude Code, you may be thinking, sounds great for my tech team, but what about me? This slide is for you. Getting started with Claude Cowork is even simpler, and it's designed for everyone in your business. First, you'll need a Claude Pro Max or Team subscription. It's a quick visit to Claude.ai to pick the plan that fits your team best. Then you'll download the Claude desktop app from claude.com/download. It's a straightforward install, just like any other software. Finally, open the Cowork tab, choose a folder, describe your task in plain English, and let Claude get to work. This is the tool that empowers every single person on your team to delegate smarter without needing any coding skills. So are you ready to see what you've learned today in action? We've covered a lot of ground in the short couple of minutes we've spent together, and I want to leave you with 5 key takeaways, your personal AI delegation playbook. First, remember that AI has truly evolved. It's no longer just about getting answers. It's about getting finished work delivered. Second, this means you need to shift your mindset from prompting to delegating. It's the biggest productivity unlock available right now. Third, and this is huge, you absolutely do not need to be a developer to leverage all of this power. Claude Cowork is built for everyone. Fourth, start small but think big. Pick just one repetitive task this week and delegate it. Experience that time savings firsthand. And finally, the future of work isn't coming, it's already here. The best teams of 2026 are delegating smarter, not working harder. So what's your next step? So this brings us to your call to action. What will you delegate first? I want you to visit Claude.ai today, check your access. You might already have what you need to get started. Then identify just one task that you or your team does repeatedly, something that could easily be delegated to AI. If you're in finance, think about monthly reports or monthly analysis or credit card, oh my gosh, I've drawn a complete blank. Reconciliations, there it is. So think of those different, or bank reconciliations. But try it this week, whether it's organizing files, writing a report, building a simple tool, just try it. And finally, share what you learn with your team. Encourage them to explore this new way of working, because remember, the best teams in 2026 aren't working harder, they're delegating smarter using AI. And a bright future awaits all of us, and I know you can do this. Look forward to hearing about all that you accomplish and the positive impacts that Claude has on you and your team. So get started.